Hello, everyone. This is BikeWin5, also known as Pikemin Rules, creator of the BikeWin5 content brand. Temporarily I have stolen the voice of a British guy to bring some news about our good-ass content directly to you. Let's take a look. Our story begins with a webcomic known as Pike's Epic Kirby Sprite Comics. Starting on Twitter in 2007, this comic was made initially to mock the flood of rather bad Sprite comics on the Kirby board. Later, after Consider died, this comic was expanded upon, telling its own story of how Kirby and his friends collected the 6 magic stones. The entire thing was done in this ironic kind of quality, spanning over 60 pages. After the comic was done, I played around with the idea of adapting it into a game, but didn't truly start working on it until the beginning of 2012. I dropped it after making the first boss until the summer of the same year, where I then finished the rest of it. Of course, this game was also very ironically bad, but in a way that made it not very fun to play due to its relentless difficulty. So, this brings us to the next project. Pike's Epic Kirby Sprite Comics Take Game 2. This game features an all-new story featuring the masterpiece that you know and love. While the game is a direct sequel, playing the first is not necessary to your enjoyment of this game. So what's the deal? In this game, set 7 years after the first, King Diddy is trying to take over Dreamland yet again. However, this time he has Mid-Take Night with him and an army of evil-made robots. Kirby and Waddle Dee don't have much hope unless they can get all their friends from the first game back. Along the way they recruit Sonic Fan, the original Hedgehog, Pike and Mario, the lovable Pikachu with a Mario hat, Tail, the two-toned engineer Fox, and Civilian, the missing character from Gang Garrison 2. As to what happens after the crew gets back together, you'll have to find that out yourself. So what is this game all about? This time around, Kirby's got a lot more than just punching. He can run, duck, jump, and use his trademark inhale to suck up enemies. It's almost like a real Kirby game. But wait, there's more. Some enemies will also give Kirby one of over 10 copy abilities. Let's go over all of them. There's Fire, which will let you breathe flames at foes or travel through the sky as a blazing fireball. Spark will let you put up a shocking shield or fire a laser. Ice can freeze enemies and let you kick them at others. Sword has a variety of melee attacks at your disposal. Beam can attack enemies through walls and fire off shots in an arc. Cutter can slice enemies as a boomerang or from above. And of course, Coconut Kirby can fire explosive coconuts from his mouth at different trajectories. Wait, what? Coconut isn't a real Kirby ability? Okay, I guess we messed up, because this is a completely new ability. Since there are probably even more not real abilities in this game, we'd rather let you find them for yourself. PKSCTG2 is quite similar to Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland in that you'll be traveling through 7 worlds of brilliant and terrible locations. Let's show off a few of them here. Little Valley is the name of the first area. I looked up Vittle in the dictionary and apparently it means food, so that works. Here Kirby will find a variety of environments such as grassy plains, breezy caves, and a dense forest. He'll even go up against a race with Sonic Fan himself. Next is Illuminated Island, a tropical paradise that can turn deadly in an instant with its unusual caverns and sudden sandstorms. An underlying conspiracy lies behind this happy island that Kirby will soon discover. Cutie Confections is a place full of sweet stuff where the stars shine bright, but don't let that catch you off guard. Everything here is passive-aggressively trying to get at you, so don't lose your footing as you jump between moving platforms. Northern Nights is a freezing cold location in the mountains. Kirby will run into places like a spooky graveyard, a cheerful park, and a massive ice palace. Things can get very slippery here. As for the rest of the worlds, we decided to not show them off as anyone who looked at them prior to making this directed their minds instantly blown at sheer awe. You'll have to figure out what those are yourself. Over 30 kinds of basic enemies will try to get in your way in PKSCTG2, but most of them can be dispatched easily by Kirby's abilities. However, sometimes especially tough mini-boss enemies will show up in levels. They have simple patterns, but they have to be defeated in order to move on. You can even get abilities from them post-mortem, too. After Kirby beats all the levels in the world, an especially tough boss must be fought at the end. Here we see the very first one, Painty Woods. This strange tree was born from a primitive drawing program many years ago. As to why Kirby is fighting it, you'll have to find out in the story. Now Kirby must dodge apples, air puffs, and even a devastating root attack to defeat it. And now, it seems that Kirby has won. More of these dangerous bosses await in the full game. Now you must be wondering, where is it? As of now, the game is very close to being finished. Please understand that we need just a bit more time to finally bring the experience that you've been waiting for. So, if all goes according to plan, Pike's epic Kirby Sprite Comics Tay Game 2 will be releasing on May the 8th. On this date the release trailer will be posted with a link to download the full game all for free. We hope you are very excited for this launch and thank you for watching.